We've got loads of issues, right? The world is facing many big problems. It's easy to despair. And at point, I think it's fair to do so. Now let's step back. Let me ask you, when did you ever face a situation where you felt like you couldn't do anything? When did you become creative? When did you innovate? Just reflect back. Was it a time when you could do anything, when you had no problems? Or was it a time when you actually were in a state of necessity to come up with a better solution? You probably know that necessity is considered the mother of invention. Necessity and the constraints that we are facing are a source of creativity and innovation. So the argument that we're going to follow and pursue in this course is that, yes, we as a species have survived because we are creative and we can innovate. Our brain is designed to address challenges, to solve problems collectively. Okay? Problems like the ones depicted here. Our brain, however, can be imprisoned by the way that we tell ourselves stories about ourselves. We need to look at the world differently in order to solve the current problems. The task of managers and leaders is to problem solve. Our brain is designed to do so. If you recall, the current species, Homo sapiens, developed because we did have additional brain power. All the evolutionary accounts tell us that our brain has grown over time, and with it, our problem-solving capability. The drive to comprehend needs to be fulfilled. Anthropologists say that we created religion in a time when we became Homo sapiens because we started to ask why. We started to ask, why is there a stone? What can we do when we are finding a potential fire? How can we nourish fire? What can we do with it? Why do we have it? All of the questions that basically are the source of innovation and creativity come from, why is it there? What can we do about it? And our species has been very creative, not only individually, but collectively. As a tribe, we have created solutions to many of the problems that we were facing. Think about the last time that you solved a problem. Maybe it was a Sudoku. Maybe you found the answer to a trivia quiz or something. What happened in your brain? How did you feel? There's such a thing called the eureka effect. When you find the solution, your brain gives you a reward. You feel good. You feel great. You feel elated. We're hardwired for solving problems. We're getting rewards to find solutions to problems. And yet we seem to be stuck. And if you go back to Dilbert and the accounts of the office and office space, for example, it doesn't look like we're using that part of our brain too much. We're not really looking at the big global problems and try to solve them. But whenever you see an organization that is trying to do that, you find that there is a different energy. People are more excited, more engaged, because we're hardwired to solve these problems. But currently, we're not using that potential very well in the context of our business organizations. So in this course, we're going to look at that. How can we unleash that human power of creativity and innovation?